Yeah, I literally can't see nothing out of this eye right now. I'll probably be good by like I have like a band-aid in my eye, but I'll probably be good by like Wednesday, Thursday, and then I got to do the surgery on this other eye. So yeah, I don't know why I did the 100K if I can't see the right way, but whatever. We'll figure it out. All right, so let's get started. So let's start off with yeah, glasses were, I mean, I still have them there, but like I'm negative 7.50. So if you guys know anything about like vision, like literally like when you get out of the shower and you like if you use hot water and the mirror is like completely like blurred out, that's how I see without my contacts. And right now I don't have a contact in this one, so like I literally don't see nothing. Like it's better if I were to have like an eye patch right now, but I don't want to wear an eye patch. But let's start off with the pairs from last week, right? So last week we took one trade, or one trade and one loss, which was on NZD JPY. Everything that I wanted for it to happen happened. Originally, I wanted it for it to break this 1 hour higher low structure to go short. So if it would have broken this higher low structure point right here to go short, I would have gone short. If you notice, guys, look at the importance of just simple market structure. Price didn't body close under and it kept going to the upside. Like the power of the market structure is literally ridiculous. If this would have body closed under, then this would have then shifted to the downside. We never body closed under, so we never took the trade. Or the other trade that I was looking to take was once we came to this area of interest, then I would look to sell. We came here to this area of interest, and on the 30-minute, it shifted the structure. So notice here we have higher high, higher low. And then here we shifted it. We broke this one. And on this lower high, this bearish engulfing, this is where I got in on the trade. You go down to the 15-minute, you kind of have like a left head, right shoulder, exactly how I like it. If you notice, it is perfect because the head and shoulders is headed to the down. Everything was there, right? We were at our daily area of interest, rejection from the daily EMA, daily bearish candle. You go to the 4 hour doji, bearish, like literally everything was there. And if you guys noticed, what I was saying all week was like the moment we body close under this structure right here, we're golden, we're good. It's the same thing as the 1 hour because we'd pretty much just be breaking under the structure. Now the 4 hours bearish because we noticed we went bullish because we broke above this one. We didn't break under, got stopped out. It is what it is, right? We move on to the next trade. And notice the importance of these zones. Like whenever we're under, it gets respected. And whenever we're above, we're clearly respecting it as well. For this week, I am still interested in it. As crazy, when do you go break even? I hate going break even on my trades. Great question. For this trade, for example, is a great question. I guess like we were up almost a 1-2 on this trade, but like for me was I knew this trade was gonna keep fluctuating until we broke under this. The moment we body closed under this candlestick right here, but like, all right, cool. It shouldn't come back up to this level here. But if we still hadn't broken under here, still had all this time to fluctuate. And I hate going break even on a trade and then getting stopped at a break even because I go break even too early. So I personally just don't really ever go break even because whatever I risked in here, I'm 100% okay with it. Like I'm telling you, the trade could hit my stop loss like 0.5 seconds after I take the trade, and I won't care because I'm 100% ready to lose. That's why I only risk a certain percentage of my account. Like I expect to lose, right? So if you go to break even, it's like you're kind of scared of losing, and like I don't really want to mess with my trade because then I rather let's put it like this: I rather get stopped out at a loss than get stopped out at break even and then have the trade go to my take profit. As crazy as that might sound, like I literally rather get stopped out versus just wicked out and then whatever, right? So for this week, on this trade, weekly still looks solid. We notice we just did a weekly wick, and there's something about this pattern right here that where I'm telling you guys, this is literally fire, right? If you guys notice, this is right at the shift of a formation. You see the high, higher high, higher high, lower high. We have high, higher high, higher high, lower high. So not only do we have this beautiful shift in the wicks, like if I can show you guys, look at it right here, but vice versa. Low, lower, low, higher move. Low, low, higher move. Like once we get this shift in the wicks, it's just beautiful. You notice here, this wick is lower, this one's higher. You see the shift here. Now you're seeing the shift here. I still think we have a load of potential to do this week. What I'm just waiting for is on the daily time frame, we need to be under this zone right here. It's just as simple as it is. Like I'm not looking to buy now because I love how we are on under the weekly, but you can't help to like see that the daily and the 4 hour do look very solid. But to me, the daily time frame is still bearish because this is the daily lower high right here. And this is the lower low. There's no market structure in here, and we still haven't body closed above it, right? So this would be the lower high. That would be the lower low. I wouldn't count any of these points here as a lower high. So technically, the daily time frame is bearish, but we are above this zone. So what I would need is just this right here. I would need a daily bearish candle. That would give me a beautiful 4 hour lower low. After we get that lower low, I would need the little trickle back up. And in this trickle back up, I would need the shift, the same thing I waited for here, and then I would sell. So still the same exact bias on NZD-JPY. It's just, been doing its thing. USD-JPY, I am very interested in. If you notice, we are technically bearish still on the weekly. Daily time frame is bullish now. We have lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high. We are rejecting from this daily zone right here. I believe last week we were looking for the break under here to go short. So yeah, same exact thing that we were waiting for here. Yeah, like this was the higher low we were waiting to then sell to go to the downside. We were waiting for this. We never got it. You guys see the alarm? Break 1 hour higher low to go short. We never broke it. Never take the sell. Like the importance of setting your alarm. Like if you guys go back to all of these recordings every single week, you guys see how just patience. So we never broke under. We never took the trade. Now I'm personally interested in longs. Why? Because the daily is bullish and then the 4 hour is bullish as well. So if you notice the 4 hour here went bearish just to have this pullback, but now we've broken above. So everything that has a higher high has to have a higher low in order to go up. So this higher low, we'll give it a left head, right shoulder, retest the area of interest, retest the 4 hour EMA, retest the daily EMA, and then it'll give us this beautiful daily wick retesting the zone here. So then hopefully the next day has a nice push to the upside, right? So currently right now, I'm waiting on a higher low to go long. That higher low has to be around this area right here. That's where I would put. So waiting for the higher low to go long, rooting on the 30-minute, 15-minute, we're going to start having bearish structure like this. And then on that shift right here is where we take the trade long to the upside. Does the daily have to be closed before you look for an entry? No. Like if you're going to use the daily candlestick as a confirmation, yes. But as of right now, this is our daily candlestick confirmation, a bullish engulfing rejection from the structure point. Some more in the Kajabi. So USD JPY, I'm very interested in it. CAD JPY, I think we were looking for sells last week. I am no longer interested in CAD JPY. AUD USD, we are still technically bearish on the daily, on the weekly, still under the zone. The 4 hour is technically bullish. I'm good. GBP USD. So yeah, pretty much how I said it last week. This is crazy. You guys remember this trade from last week? I said longs, we got to break above this level. It's crazy. This happened perfectly. But we're back at the zone. I think this weekly is going to now create a little pullback to then go long. So, I mean, yeah, shorts here would be solid. So honestly, if this trade does this, right? So let's flip this around. So currently right now, we're still bullish on the daily time frame. Higher high, higher low, higher high. So we could potentially be creating a higher low to go long. I think this weekly time frame didn't do this weekly doji for a coincidence. I think we're gonna now have a weekly higher low before going up. And we could capitalize off of those shorts that pull back. So it's very simple what I need. I just need this. Break, retest under. Break and retest under will mean the daily and the 4-hour will go bearish. And it's just beautiful market structure. You guys see how this is perfectly going up. It just has to have a retracement. And once we start doing this, here we then shift to the upside again. And once we shift, what a coincidence that then the EMA will then be used as resistance to here and support to go back up. So just going to be waiting on those things for GBP USD. All right, so we got this one. GBP-CHF. We're still waiting for this, so nothing here. AUD-JPY. I'm good. USD CAD. We're at a strong level. Weekly EMA. Daily is big time bearish. I'm good. Euro USD. I don't know. This is what Jordan trades, and I'm just gonna copy his trades, honestly. Whatever trades he sends me this week, I'm just gonna send to you guys because he's been pretty nasty lately. But he gets like crazy scalps. So whatever I end up getting from him, I mean, I know how he trades, right? He just pretty much trades like order blocks, support and resistance, same thing. But it's my same exact strategy. He just brought it to like the 15-minute and the 5-minute. It's literally the same thing. So he'll like sell off of this, or he'll use like this right here, and then he'll just wait for like something like this to then sell. Same thing. He just uses the lower time frames. But yeah, I have nothing for Euro USD. If anything, this looks more bullish to me, but nothing for now. We'll keep it here to see what he does. Euro JPY, bullish, nothing. Euro GBP, stubborn body closed under, daily time frame, bullish, 4-hour bullish, good. Gold, we already know that we create the high almost, so we are up here. This is for Dutchess. Dutchess is always killing gold. Daily time frame on NZD USD. Oh, you're in here, Dutchess. I see you. I mean, this looks solid, but so I mean, obviously, this is a very strong level of support and resistance. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 taps. So if we could continue this momentum to the downside, I think that would be great because we are obviously overdue the weekly pullback. And the weekly is bearish. We notice here we went higher high, and now we've broken under. So we're creating a beautiful, this trade's actually fire. I'm gonna put this up here. So beautiful lower high, not only retesting weekly EMA, but we retesting weekly structure, support, resistance, support, retesting around psychological level 16300. If you guys notice the same thing that I had just mentioned about the wicks, we have the high, now the low, rejection, evening star formation. You go down to the daily, and the daily has a beautiful bearish engulfing, left head, right shoulder. yeah, we're gonna definitely take this at the break and the retest of the neckline of the head and shoulders. And not only is it the neckline of the head and shoulders, it is the very strong level of support and resistance. And it's almost like around psychological level too of 160, 200. There you go. 160, 200. Bro, this is beautiful. You guys are seeing this, right? Like, do you guys see how we're right now currently being supported above it? And then if we were to break under it, the retest and the sell would be very nice, right? If you guys see it, type 1. If you guys don't, type 2, and I can maybe explain. Perfect. Okay, it's very clear. Yeah, it just looks very, 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 very clear. Okay. And then this would be, can you show the head and shoulders again? Yeah. I mean, it's not like beautiful, right? But left, head. I mean, and it's not a head and shoulders confirmed yet. Obviously, we got to break through it. But what I do like is that notice how this lower low point is lower. And yeah, this is actually going to look very solid. And the 4 hours bearish as well, but we can't do anything because we're above the zone. Once we break under, once we have the pullback, this should the EMA should come in and it should dip into this level to then sell. So I actually like this one a lot. Sharp didn't see it. Yeah, it's okay. NZD CAD. Would you go short of the? Would you go short if the 4 hour pulls back? Yeah, but we just got to get under that. We got to get under that. Like, in order for me to go short here, I need a daily body close under, because whenever you get a daily body close under, the next daily is gonna have that daily wick. That daily wick is the 4 hour structure pullback. This one we already threw it down here. NZD CAD. Nice lower low. I like this other ones that I have better. Would I go short at 6,300? Not really, because then I'm just selling in this range. I want it to do this because then it's just clear traffic down. I don't like, if you notice this is like stuck in here, I want to get it once it gets out of there. Would your entry point be if you were, what would your entry point be if you were to do some scalping? I wouldn't really have like a scalp entry. I needed to be under this zone like how it did here, but under it. And then there I'll just look for shift to structure. Euro AUD. I mean, longs look good, but I'm good. AUD CAD. I'm good. GJ, it's been forever. I mean, yeah, I'm just good. All right, and we already did all these. All right, so yeah, so for sure this week we will have these 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs. If I were to organize them by fastest or closest ones to get an entry, it would be this one. All right, so USD/JPY would be the first one to get along because obviously we would have to have that wick to then just go long. So that means that the dollar would get strong. Then we have NZD/USD for break under retest to then sell because we have the majority of the time frames bearish. We have weekly bearish, daily bearish, and then the 4 hour. Well, once we break under would be bearish. Then we have NZD/USD, which we have weekly bearish, daily bearish, and then once we break under 4 hour bearish as well. And then we have GBP/USD, which would just be daily and the 4 hour bearish, right? So this is the fastest one to get ready because all we need is a little quick wick pullback to go long. Here we have to break and then pull back to then sell. Here we have to break, then pull back to then sell. And then here we have to then break, pull back to then sell. So these are going to take these have more steps other than this one. And if I were to organize these based off of the best ones, I would put this one just because we have the higher time frames. This one because it's such a strong support level. And if you guys want to like see how something helps, if this goes down, that means dollar is strong. This goes down, that means dollar is strong. If this goes up, that means the dollar is strong. So if they all play out, we'll have like three pairs that kind of move the same direction because they're all with the dollar for the week.